everybody, it's Danielle here, and I want to talk to you about the Corporate Transparency Act. You may not have heard much about this act until recently, or you may not have yet heard of it. This was a federal law passed in 2021 that becomes effective on today, January 1st of 2024. Happy New Year, right? Under this new law, if you are a state-based entity such as an LLC, corporation, nonprofit, or other like trust, you may be required to do federal reporting, and that is a new regulation that we have not had before. This is a significant change in U.S. corporate law, and the purpose behind it is to combat financial crimes, including drug trafficking, money laundering, and terrorism, and other nasty affairs. So Congress has taken a keen interest in beneficial ownership of entities in the United States, and that includes not just owners, but also high-level decision makers. So if you have chief executive officers, COOs, CFOs, general counsel, they may be required to report. If you own a percentage of a subsidiary of a larger company, you may be required to report. If you're investing and you're pooling with other investors, you may be required to report those interests to the federal government. It is very important that you determine whether or not you are required to report to the federal government through FinCEN starting this year. Now, if you are required to report, you have until January 1st of next year to comply, so you have time. The government is rolling out the system today, so it's a big surprise to all of us who are advisors to companies what that's going to actually look like. However, there is a lot of information that's been put out by FinCEN and others, as well as us. We're going to continue to provide more information. We have a guide for you. You can download it. You can get on our newsletter. We'll keep you up to date. But the most important thing for you is just to make sure you don't shove this under the rug. It's extremely important that you comply with this law so that you don't face penalties or civil or criminal liability. So please make sure you take this seriously. We're going to keep you informed. Don't worry about it, but definitely check out our guide to see if it impacts you. For the most part, if you're making over $5 million a year with 20 full-time equivalent employees or more, you are likely exempt. Or if you're already reporting to the federal government for other reasons, you're a broker-dealer, insurance broker, mortgage broker, etc., you may not have to report on the CTA requirement. So that's, good news for those that are in those types of situations. However, we know that most small business in this country is going to have to comply with this. So we'll be here to guide you along the way. We hope that you are doing all of your other compliance affairs in the beginning of this year, making sure your taxes are being reported, your 1099s, getting all of your stuff to the Secretary of State on time, making sure that you are reporting in each state where you have employees and more, because guess what, baby? There's no shortage of regulatory red tape. And that's why following us is a good idea. Bye for now.